I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
Like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government hasn't voted on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
Sebagian kau tengok aku main game ni lah. Game ni syok lah. Tapi game ni aku nak habis lah. train apa? Kau nak main ngaji eh? Ya. Goku, kau dari mana Goku? Dari mana? Goku ni siapa?
¿Qué fue eso, pues? Ya me picó el mosquito. ¡Qué zumba ya! Esto de esperar a que esto acabe. Ay, no hay, macho, mira. Ay, no hay. Hermano anda al pedo. Quiere mamarse. ¿No cambias el cacharro?
I'm back. Kunyit. Kunyit, I'm back. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my stream. Kunyit. Siapa yang baru tu tolong subscribe for the channel. Dah, thank you. Yeah, I got my... Why? Hi. This thing. Use this thing. I use this thing, I will die. Cakap ni. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Captain Punch, yes, I remember you. Ghost Recon. You guys asked me play this game.
Mira mi chulita, caray.
Buen día, compa.
A cantar y a celebrar que nadie nos vencerá. ¡Salud!
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
Buenas, amigo. Here's your copter.
Kalau nak main online gunalah. Yang ni main single player ni.
I got it. I'll fly.
I'm on.
I don't know that way. Kalau nak main online. Kalau tak main online. Jadi kalau nak main online lah.
The drone is up. Chances are with this size operation, the jail cells unlock automatically when the power goes out.
So we take out the Jenny.
We gotta find it first. Come on.
Hey, we got a narco. By the stack of tires.
I got a third.
Kalau main online tak ada guna. This doesn't go too far.
Jenny's down. Those cell doors must be unlocked. Let's talk to one of these prisoners. See what we can find out about the disappearances. The alarm is disabled.
We got a mounted weapon.
But if you like the game, it's fun. You can Google it. Sekejap. It's internet. Not internet.
Engaging tangos.
Frag out. Frag out. Get some. Hey, I need your help with something. We've been trying to figure out what happens to the people who disappear in San Mateo.
What happens to them is el pozolero.
Stew maker? But what does he do with the bodies? Where are they?
He takes the corpses and stuffs them into oil drums, then covers them with lejía. What's the English?
Lye. Caustic soda.
Sí. Sosa cáustica. Within a few days, the bodies in the oil drums swell. There are no bodies left to find.
So now we've got a name, we need more info on El Pozolero. A way to go after him. He's the only one who can lead us to any of the remains.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
Is there anything on El Pozolero? We've got a description of the truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside, and anybody put in the back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it. Hold up. There's a weapons case here. I've been wanting one of these.
Okay, terima. Ni dicuci tak biasa. Jadi sniper paling bagus kat dalam dunia. Dia pakai.
Los putos de fruta mismos le están metiendo. ¡Manden esa pinche patrulla! Necesitamos. Hay una patrulla en camino. ¡Aguanten balas!
We got more tangos coming in.
Por fin llegó el pinche apoyo que estábamos esperando, perros. Vamos llegando en chinga al pinche punto de encuentro donde estaban los putos que íbamos a apañar.
Bad guys are going the wrong way.
Los cabrones no están aquí. Estos putitos se pelaron de aquí. A partir
The
de
cat's standing down. We're good.
Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
I go get my food. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Okay, now it's clear. Okay,
we're good. We all in one piece?
We rattled somebody's cage.
My food. I'm hungry. Sorry. Let's do mission. What the heck?
According to our
so far?
intel, there's a cartel death truck that collects corpses across San Mateo and delivers them to someone called El Postolero. Intercept the truck and force the driver to give up El Postolero's location.
Punch it, man! Got some hostile activity.
Eyes on the truck. We need this fucker alive.
He's already got a loading back full of goddamn bodies.
like we've riled them up.
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. Buckle up, people.
Time to shine and shine. Oh, you
We're
dead.
clear on
You
this
so
side.
dead, truck. You so
Hey,
dead.
¿qué pasa?
Fuck.
Hope the hornet's nest. Good to go.
Silencio. Marche.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
You El Pozolero?
For serious? Fuck no, I'm not that Diablo. I just drive the truck, way, nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Morillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero, we should never found out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozolero's real name, Raul Murillo. He also gave up Pozolero's location.
Outstanding. I'll run Murillo's name and send you whatever background I can find.
This one's weird, Bowman. These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
Just got a file transfer from Bowman. Looks like she was able to dig up some background on El Pozolero.
When I was a kid, we used to live over the train tracks. Every time a train went past, I would run into my mother's bed, and she'd assure me there was no such thing as monsters. She was such a liar. El Pozolero, also known as the Stew Maker. Sometimes the cartel needs a dead body to completely disappear without a trace. In such cases, they ship the cadavers off to San Mateo. The first thing El Pozolero does is place the bodies inside a barrel, which he fills with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, then covers the drums, stirring occasionally. After 24 hours, there's nothing left but a thick sludge, a stew. He pours this into a pit. Any leftover teeth or bone fragments he smashes into dust. Last year, more than 300 people disappeared in San Mateo. Their families have no idea if their loved ones are alive or dead. They can't have proper burials, they can't have closure. The only one who knows what truly happened to these people is El Pozolero, the monster who melted them.
What a nice story. And a delicious burger. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Makan. Tadi makan. Makan burger. Shake Shack. Shake Shack, Shake Shack. Shake Shack. Let's take this fucker down. But wait, I want to see my weapon, please. New weapon, where are you? Oh, not so good, but I don't. I try. Got large scope to. Stop. No, standard music. AFG. Better go forward, bro, nigga. No. rebuild.
I don't like.
Sorry guys, sorry. I want to play around with my weapon. Alah. Lapar di sana. Lapar kita makan lah. Tak ikut. Ni semi automatic, auto dengan reverse. Oh, standard mag aja. Oh, game ni tak ada duit. Game ni dia, kita kena explore, lepas tu nanti kita jumpa duit barang-barang. Yeah, let's do this shit.
We got no idea what we're walking into.
Right, this shit. Let's take this fucker down.
We've got getting like tense, you know?
What is this? Ini free roam. Tengok map dia berapa besar. Map dia lagi besar daripada GTA.
Kinda like a little nervous.
Long barrel, sniper rifle. Nanti aku datang balik.
Bowman said there are a lot of variables in play.
There aren't a lot of variables. We just don't know what they are, so we're taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozzolero before he sees us.
Here's your combat vehicle. The keys are inside.
Get the punch.
Think we're all clear now.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
We'll go.
he's escaping.
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Phil, that was messy as shit.
Coopere todo saldrá bien. Talk, motherfucker.
I'll talk, okay? Just come down.
Guy gave us the location of a rebel radio station. Let's get it back online.
Good to go.
Fire. Ready? Open fire.
I copy. Engaging.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Hemos perdido contacto con las tropas enemigas. Todas las unidades mantengan su información de búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
Say the word, boss. Okay, we're still all right.
Drone is airborne.
I'm moving
Sniper
to
up
position.
I'm spotting another tango.
I've got the target.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
No target. Repeat, no target.
Oh, game ni dah lama dah. Setiap kali lepas.
He makes 5. I got eyes on a sniper. I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Got a tango. Got an alarm.
Marking a captain. I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us. I'll pilot.
Get down before they see you. Back it up, back it up.
Have to go, why?
Coming up on the cartel base now. Let's go find El Pozolero. Sniper up there. shut the damn alarm off. They got alarms rigged up. Alarm is off.
Adik good. Tak tahu lah. Tadi dalam game adik store kan. Tak ada. Ada. Store dia ada.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Transmitting intel on enemy positions.
Roger. Target acquired. Lost my target.
It's 15 hombres. I got eyes on El Pozolero. Remember, we need him alive.
Ha. Sebab semua benda boleh unlock daripada game.
Moving to position.
You guys smell that?
Christ, the fuck is it? Death, man. Fucking death.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm getting a position. Target acquired. Standing by.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
That guy's history. Hang back, that tango might spot you.
See how they like a simulator. Manos arriba, let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
Quédate quieto.
¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas! Güey.
Ven.
We got a Sicario. Around the parking area.
ya valió. ¡Madres! If we're staying overnight, I should probably have meals.
You're fair.
Gringos, hijos de su puta madre. Métanle la verga a todos esos putos. ¡Bájenlo!
Shit, they spotted us.
The lieutenant's trying to escape.
¡No mames! ¡Tiene una alarma, cabrón! ¡Ahí viene un helicóptero armado! ¡Pero qué
Okay, let's focus on the mission.
If we're staying overnight, I should probably have meals.
You're fair. Like a teddy bear?
Oh, it's not what you think. I'm not overly afraid of the dark, but Pepito will think I'm cheating on him. Nidia Flores once gave me a jirafa azul, and Pepito said the nastiest things to him. I had to spank him. Pepito, that is, not the giraffe.
Is this guy for real or is he fucking with us? I think he's fucking for real. Something kept his mind from growing up the whole way.
Do all Americans curse as much as...
¡Ya valió madre! ¡Aquí están las armas!
Soldados enemigos moviéndose por la zona. Fuego a discreción. Ahora.
Fucking sniper's got a 0.
¡Aquí están las armas!
Acaben con el enemigo.
¡Me doy!
Mierda. Ahora sí ya valió. ¡Madres!
¡Ya valió madre! ¡Aquí están las armas! ¡Me doy!
Got it, he's down.
Heads up. Let's get back to work.
All Americans.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. El enemigo ha retrocedido. Todas las unidades regresan.
Let's get back on mission.
Do all Americans curse as much as you do? I'm supposed to wash away an American this week, but he hasn't arrived yet. Not that it would matter to me if he cursed much or not. I just do my job. I don't judge other people.
Wash away an American. You mean put this American in a barrel and cover him with lye?
Claro que sí. Some of the other men with guns, they call me el pozolero, the stew maker. But
Mierda. Ahora sí ya valió. ¡Madres! ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas!
Inigo Morales, district court judge, disappeared on his way home from work. Octavio Rodriguez, student activist. Kidnapped by a gang of armed men outside a local bar, never seen again. Mirabel Castro, school teacher, last seen at an Unidad checkpoint in Santa Cruz.
I remember her. She had beautiful skin, like an angel.
There's 1,000 more like them in this stack, you son of a bitch, and that's just this year. Every one of them had a family. People out of their minds with grief because their loved ones are gone.
But they were dead. What else could I do?
Midas thinks he's got the mind of a child. Probably has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he better have a fucking photographic memory. I want the names of every single person you put in one of those drums. I don't care how long it takes. Do you understand me?
Yes? Okay. Then you will take me back, ¿verdad? I must get back to work.
can handle stupid and I can handle grim. But I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the proper way to react to the dead. Like his brain broke?
He's disassociating.
Exactly.
I, for one, am...
El Mudo was outmanned and outgunned, and he knew it. What do you do when you don't have an army and you need one? You buy one. Every officer, like every prostitute, has a price.
Quiebren al sueño.
It was the right move. I would have done the same thing. But El Mudo forgot. Fear is always worth more than money.
The Santa Blanca Security Forces. Run by El Muro, childhood friend and personal bodyguard to El Sueño. El Muro means the wall, as in no one gets over it, no one gets under it, no one gets around it. SBC Security Forces recruit hard and train harder. Instructors from Israel, South Africa, Russia, and unfortunately, even the good old US of A. Polygraphs, first of every month. Pass, you pick up your paycheck. Fail? Yeah, don't fail. Even so, El Muro has a polygraph system of his own. These sicarios, aka gunmen, get intense training in marksmanship, surveillance, driving. 2/3 wash out to become halcones. The guys who make it get assigned to various regions as enforcers, guards for labs and shipments, hitmen. Some become drivers, surveillance specialists, spies, and torturers. Just below El Muro is Santa Blanca's head sicario, La Plaga, the Plague. You may ask, how does a show-off party boy rise to be the second in command of Santa Blanca security? Answer, sperm. La Plaga is El Muro's little brother, but don't kid yourselves. He's the nastiest motherfucker on the internet, and yes, I have been on 4chan. Don't worry, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Francisco Ricardo Munguia. El Muro. The wall. The wall between me and my enemies. The wall between me and death. We were born hours apart in the same village. As boys, we were as poor as the rats that scrambled across our dirt floor. Our huts in the shadows of the hilltop mansions, where the narco bosses lived like conquerors. El Muro took a different path. He joined the army. Special forces. He rose through the ranks, helped to protect the local narcos, was paid in cocaine and money along with promotions. When we met again, Francisco hermano, why are you still in the army? You and me together, we could rule. We will protect each other, as we did when we were boys. We will share, like brothers.
I'm gonna let my kids burn ants anymore.
Nomad. Things are moving fast on Santa Blanca's side of the board. El Muro and El Sueño are at war.
It's because Sueño told Muro to kill his own brother?
After that, Muro paid Unidad to hit Sueño.
Guess that didn't go so well.
Not so much.
So now we let these assholes wipe each other out?
I wish. Unfortunately, Muro is one of our only shots at Sueño. They've been best friends since childhood. We need to know everything he knows.
Got it. So we grab El Muro before Unidad slips him out of Bolivia, or Sueño kills him.
El Muro's turned on El Sueño, and now the cartel wants him dead. Get to him and bring him in before he disappears.
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Come on, let's go.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
We'll go.
Deploying drone. The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Unidad and the cartel are going at it. We got small arms fire. El Muro's Unidad buddies are trading shots with Santa Blanca.
All right, we go in and we find El Muro. Who's up for stealing a helicopter? That one's packed full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's grab it.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Taking fire from the checkpoint.
Ya están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato. ¡No le están haciendo fácil! ¡Estamos acabando! ¡No le están haciendo fácil! Estamos bajo.
Oh, it's gonna blow.
Shitballs.
By the checkpoint. Helicopter, get down. Hit the dirt, helicopter. That LT's getting away. Sniper!
El Muro's on the move.
Let's get the motherfucker.
We need him alive. Hold up.
You
guys ready? Fire.
Copy that.
Get ready. Fire.
Roger that.
Come here, fuckface.
Back off, puto! Get your fucking hands off me! Chingada madre!
Chopper, down. I got you, man. Just hold on. Chopper, get down.
God damn, that was close. I'm riding the motorcycle.
Shit, we got company. Okay, we're still...
Drone is airborne. The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Fuck, they're on alert. Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel.
Let's go. Focus on the mission.
Let's get the motherfucker.
We need him alive. I say again, we need that HVT alive.
Cartel Sicarios have joined in the fight. Is escaping.
Let's roll.
Go ahead without me.
The drone is up. I can't see squat. The drone's being jammed. The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us.
Got it. Moving. I need to get to a better position. Eyes on the target. Roger that. Target marked. Kill confirmed. Fuck. Engage. LT's making a run for it.
Come here, fuckface.
Back off, puto! Get your fucking hands off me! Chingada madre!
Unidad chopper, stay low.
Hang on, I'll drive.
perros were smart, you stop right here. Put a bullet in my brain and go about your fucking business.
Maybe we just like your company, Muro. Isn't every day we meet a genuine Billy badass.
We got huevos, I give you that. You pendejos are just as people on my way to killing El Sueño.
Two men like you being friends. We'll all have to know one day you're gonna try to kill each other.
Maybe. True amigos are a rare thing in this line of work.
Fucking hell! Up. Let's get back to work.
No huevo. Between your head and your money, the choice will always be my money. I'm gonna skip that pendejo Sueño and I'm gonna hang his fucking face on the wall. Or like a trophy.
I'll be right with you. Set. Let's go.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Quédate quieto. Silencio. Marche.
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
I got it. I'll fly. This is it, El Muro. Welcome to the end of your illustrious career.
I like you, Yankees. You always know how to dream. Quédate quieto.
Hola, compañero.
What was the cartel thinking with El Pozolero? Now that he's gone and the prisoners are free, the rest of Bolivia, of the world, can see how truly evil Santa Blanca is.
Do you have anything interesting to say?
He's an angry guy, that's for sure.
No eres más que una puta.
I see what you mean. You want some vengeance against Sueño? I am the means and the way. You just have to start talking. Every word you say is a nail in his coffin.
This is why you keep me alive? Eres muy pendeja. Tu gente killed my brother. Shed my blood in this pinche fucking Bolivian wasteland. I don't even have his goddamn body. Now you expect me to help you take down my best friend? What fucking planet do you think you're on?
Helping us nab Sueño is protecting yourself.
Why would I do that to him? To myself? Ubícate, vieja. We are men out here in the wild. We don't play these pinches morritos games. I respect Sueño. And if I'm going to respect myself, I'm gonna put him down with my own bullet. De mi fusca, cabrona. And now, I got a bullet for you too, Karen Bowman.
Porque usted le gritó que era una ranfla. Pues sí, compa. Esa chola es una ranfla. Te voy a amar, hijo de puta, te voy a amar.
Cómo me gustaba estar arreglando los cacharros.
Boludo. Vos eres un boludo, huevón.
My security forces were shattered. I was a king without an army. My generals were dead or captured. I had no defenses, no armor. What use was a gun without a loyal hand to hold it? I had lost the only man I ever considered a friend. And when I asked my partners in Mexico for more sicarios, they refused. I would try to recruit from the gangs in El Salvador and Honduras. One man's war zone is another man's talent pool. But it would take time to train them, to cultivate them. Time I would spend with a target on my back, waiting for someone else to come for the crown.
Katrine Svensson, La Gringa. How does a PhD from MIT end up as the chief chemist of the Santa Blanca cartel? Like all cynics, she started out as an idealist. La Gringa came to Bolivia to help the people. The poor, the downtrodden, the sick. She loved them, and they loved her. Working for an NGO called Hands Over Bolivia, she did research to develop a new vaccine for yellow fever. It was meant to be produced easier and cheaper, making it more readily available to more people in a shorter time. Then, disaster struck. She lost all her funding and was vilified by the scientific community. Of course, La Gringa hadn't been involved in the scandal, but it didn't matter. She lost everything. After that, well, you know what? Thanks to the NSA's prison program, we can hear it in her own words.
How much did you earn, Sonrisa?
40,000 a year?
I spend more on my dogs. I will pay you 100 times what you are making.
To do what?
Quality control. Working from Okoro, you can develop the best, most potent, most pure cocaine in the world.
I came here to help people survive.
La Gringa, my darling. How do you think the people survive? El Yayo was born amidst
the Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon, you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia, and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB.
Innovation versus experience. Technology versus tradition. Youth versus age. La Gringa versus El Yayo. I had been hoping they would complement each other, but they could not get along. They were too different.
I have been producing cocaine this way for years.
That's exactly the problem.
Our product was so good, the demand was only increasing. We couldn't keep up. I don't care how you do it. Science, tradition, or voodoo. Just make more. Or I'll find someone that can. I had told El Yayo and La Gringa to step up production. They claimed they were doing their best. Obviously, I had not been clear enough. This man's life was in your hands, and this is what you've done with it.
I can't do this anymore. Please, just let me go home. I swear to God, I won't tell anyone what happened here.
Sometimes I don't think you take me seriously. Next time I will show you how serious I can be. El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years, a medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the dignity plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, The Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live.